Today in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create this powerful project management website only using WordPress. If you own or manage a company, you know how essential it is to have a reliable project management application. But most of the applications out there charge really high fees to give you the full control. So why not build your own application and have complete control over its system and data? I'm here to guide you step by step in creating your very own project management system for your company. Let's have a quick sneak peek. I'm gonna show you how you can set up your admin dashboard page where you will have all of your cool and useful widgets like a time tracker to monitor your time, a handy calendar to keep track on important dates and deadlines. Then these projects, you can see project assigned with you, then latest posts so we can stay updated. Then on the right sidebar, you can add a birthday widget so no one misses a team member's special day. You can see tasks assigned for you. Also, you will have a notification button to check all of your notifications. Then learn how to build a community with members and groups so your employees can interact with each other by sending messages, friend connections, and creating groups. Your employees can log into your website so you can turn this into a mini social media for your company. Then most importantly, you will know how you can set up this projects page to manage projects, like you can create any project with title, select starting and ending time, and assign any employees with this project. Also, after creating a project, you can add tasks to the project, you can leave a comment on that project, and you can also attach any kind of files with the project. Then you will see how you can set up this events page so you or your employees can add events. Then you will know how to create a wiki page so your team members can easily share important information and collaborate on a topic. Then I'm gonna show you how you can create blogs using WordPress rich text editor so your team members can read blogs and articles on your website. Then lastly, how to create this amazing contact page within a few clicks. Most interestingly, as a project manager, you can set up everything from the front end. For example, if you want to create any project details, you can do that easily from the front end. You can tag anyone or submit it to anyone. Similarly, you can create any tasks or the calendar events from the front end. I will show you everything step by step. Can you believe we will be doing all of this just by using WordPress and a powerful theme? This tutorial is perfect for complete beginners. So if you have never built a website before, you are in the right place. Now let me introduce you to myself first. My name is Taimur Nishat. I'm a professional web developer. Even in the past, I have completed so many freelance WordPress projects for my clients. So basically, you're learning all the best methods and techniques from a real professional web developer. I'm really excited about this. If you are excited too, please give this video a big thumbs up. That's the only thing I ask from you. Other than that, this video is completely free. Just have a look. If you like this video, you can find it easily later on your liked videos on YouTube. Alright, let's dive in. We will be creating our project management website in easy 4 steps. First, I'll show you how to get your own domain name and web hosting. I'll even provide you a 78% discount link. Next, we will install WordPress. Then we will install a premium theme. Finally, we will start creating our project management system step by step. I'll also add a timestamp in the description so you can jump to any part you need at any time. Now let's start with the step number 1, which is to get your domain name and web hosting. So first of all, what is a domain name? Domain name is basically your website address, like Facebook has facebook.com, Amazon has amazon.com, we have jimfahaddigital.com. Similarly, for your website, you need an address that will be your website name.com. And what is web hosting? Web hosting is the storage space for your website. All the images, text you will have in your website, all will be stored on your own web hosting. As you are owning your own web hosting, so there wouldn't be any limitation. You can run ads, you can upload text or images, you can upload any themes or plugins you want. You are in charge of your own website. Now, how to get your own web hosting with a free domain name? So first, just click on the very first link in the description below this video, or you can just go to jimfahaddigital.com /best host. And this will take you to a special discount Hostinger page. So why Hostinger? In my opinion, Hostinger is the most affordable and also the fastest web hosting provider available. Just have a look into their Trustpilot reviews. People are super happy with their hosting speed, affordable pricing, and customer support. Now from here, you can change your language. If you speak Spanish, Portuguese, or Hindi, you can select any language from here. One thing I also want to say is that this page changes quite often. In fact, they probably change it once a month. So if the banner or interface looks different, don't worry, don't panic. This happens quite often. It's the same website. Let's scroll down a bit. You'll find all different plans. By the way, here we can see 3 plans, but sometimes you may see 4 plans here. But just don't panic because you can create your website with any of these plans. But as you are starting out, I recommend taking this premium or business plan. With both of these plans, you can create up to 100 websites. For example, today you're creating a portfolio website, tomorrow you want to create a business website, and next week you want to create an e-commerce website, so you don't need to purchase hosting each time. So here, with this premium plan, you'll get 100 GB of SSD storage. With the business plan, you get 200 GB of NVMe storage, and with any of these plans, you'll get all the features like unlimited free SSL, so all of your website would be encrypted and super secure. Unlimited bandwidth, so there wouldn't be any limit how many website visitors you will have. Free email, you can create hundreds of professional email addresses like info@yourwebsite.com or admin@yourwebsite.com like this. Then free domain. Yes, like I said, you'll get a domain name for free. You'll also get tons of WordPress features like free one-click WordPress installation, free website migration, so if you want to move your existing website from another hosting provider to Hostinger, they will transfer it on behalf of you. How cool is that? Now let's talk about the security. Personally, I'm very serious about website security, and Hostinger just nailed it with all of these features like Cloudflare protected name servers, malware scanners, and all of these. I've had very bad experiences with other web hosting providers. We have got so many malware attacks and we had to pay the hosting providers additionally to use their other security tools. But here in the Hostinger, you're getting all of these security tools for free. Now let's select a plan. Like I said, you can take any of this plan based on your needs. For now, I'm taking the premium plan. You can upgrade it later anytime, so click on Add to Cart. Alright, right here, you're going to see different options. Now this is referring how long do you want to host with Hostinger. So we have 1 month, 12 months, 14 months, and then we also have 48 months. First of all, I don't recommend going with the 1 month because it's almost $12 a month, which is super expensive and we don't want that. My recommendation would be go with 48 months. So for the 4 years, you just need to pay $2.99 per month. That will save you $432. And then after those 4 years, you start to pay $7.99 per month, which is still super affordable for a web hosting plan that can hold up to 100 websites. But if you just want to start with 2 years or 1 year, you can click over here. And then in your first year, you just have to pay $3.19 per month, and you're still going to create up to 100 websites. And after that, first year you start to pay $9.99 per month. So the longer the first period, the more discount you will get when you renew your plan. So if you have the budget and you want to get the most discount possible, you can go for the 48 months. And after those 48 months, you start pay around $7.99 per month instead of $9.99 per month. But wait, there is more. If you scroll down here you'll see have a coupon code. And if you fill with my special coupon code JFD10 and then click on the apply, you'll now get a total of 76% discount. Can you believe we are getting a super fast web hosting with the free domain name
for the full year only for $34. What an amazing deal, right? So I scroll up again. Here you see pricing is only $2.87 a month for the first 12 months, $2.78 a month per the first 24 months, and $2.69 a month for first 48 months. Now let's scroll down. Put your email here. Make sure you use your best email address because they will create hosting account with this email address. And then let's put a very strong password here. Now you see you can pay with your credit card, PayPal or Google Pay, or you can even pay using your cryptocurrency. Also, you may see more different local payment options based on your country. So let's just skip this part and scroll down here. And in here, I'm just putting my card informations. Then let's just click on Submit Secure Payment. So from here, you can skip this part. From here, make sure you select WordPress from here. Now, let's click on the Select WordPress button. So here it says create login details for WordPress account. So in order to create an WordPress account, we need to put our email address and password. So my email address is already here, so I'm using this one. And let's put a strong password. I pasted my password. Then let's click on the next. And now it says, what will your website look like? So right now we don't want any theme, so we'll just click on the skip. Here it says, do you want pre-selected plugins for your website? No, I don't want it. So let's click on here. No, I want to select plugins manually, and let's then click on the next. Also, we can just skip this. So in here, it's asking what's your website name. So basically it's referring to choose your domain name. So let's select a name for our site. Let's type JFD Toots. Once I typed in, you can see on the bottom, it's suggesting the domain with the extension like jfdtoots.in, jfdtoots.me, and jfdtoots.com and more. From here, you can choose any extension you like, but I recommend you to choose the .com because it sounds more professional and legit. So I'm gonna choose the .com and I'm just gonna click next. Here it says where is your target audience. You can just keep this default, which in my case they have selected a data center in the United States, the closest one they have to my country, but in your case it can be a different one. So you can just keep it default or change it from here, or you can just change it later on. So I'm just keeping it as it is and I'm just clicking on the next button. Now it's installing WordPress. We are almost there. Let's just wait a bit. And right now we're at the control panel of the Hostinger. And from here, if we go into the Home tab, you'll see in the account actions, it's saying we have sent a verification email to your Gmail account. So let's check our email. You'll find an email address in your inbox that's called verify your email address. Now from here, we'll just simply click on this verify email. Now it will take you back to the Hostinger cPanel with the email address confirmed. Now from here, I want to get my WordPress. So from the premium web hosting here on this manage button, I'm just gonna click this. Now it will take us to the Hostinger dashboard. Now from here, it says WordPress overview. Let's click that. And then under here, it says admin panel. Let's just click on here. And it will directly take us to the WordPress dashboard.
So finally, we are at our WordPress admin panel, also known as the dashboard. I'll guide you through everything here from posts to media, pages, comments, appearance and all. But before we start anything, let's clean up our dashboard. Let's start with closing this welcome pop-up by clicking on this dismiss. And you can close all these widgets like this, or if you want, you can click on these three options and you can deselect or uncheck everything one by one like this. And now everything will be cleaner. Then after dashboard, we have the posts. Inside the post, you can create, edit any blog or article like this. And in here, we can see by default, a demo post is here. This is hello world. We can just delete this by clicking on this trash. Alright, then after post, we have this media. With media, you can manage all kind of file like images, videos on your website. Then we have pages. Inside pages, you create different pages for your website. Like we can see in this demo site, we have many pages like dashboard, community, projects, events. These all are different pages. So we can create these pages inside these pages on our dashboard. And you can see we are having two demo pages, privacy policy and this sample page. We can just select them, and from the bulk actions, select move to trash and click on apply button. And these will be moved to trash. Then we got the comments. In comments, you can actually see all the comments that your visitor has submitted on your website. After that, we have appearance. And under the appearance, if you hover over this, you get these themes. Let's click on these themes. And inside the themes, you can see we're having a list of themes like Hello Elementor 2021, 2023, and this 2024 one is the active one. But the question is what these themes actually do, right? So if you click on your site's title and click on this visit site, I'm opening it on a new tab, so let's go to the tab. And here we can see we are having a design or a look for our website. So this look or this design is coming from our theme that we have just activated. So right now this 2024 one is activated. If I activate now, for example, this 2022 and go to our front-end website, now refresh. Now you see it's showing a whole different design or look for our website. So basically using themes, you can change or manipulate your website's look and feel. And at this point, I want to make you familiar with two basic terms. One is the backend or dashboard of your website, and another is front end of your website. So right here, everything you see, your dashboard, post, media, pages, all these content options is part of your backend or dashboard. And this page is your front end website, where the whole world can see this portion of your website. And this dashboard, this WordPress dashboard, is only for you. No one can see this part except you. So basically everything you manage from your dashboard or this backend part will be shown on this front end part. Alright? Then after appearance, we have plugins. Inside plugins, we can see we are having some plugins by default after installing the WordPress. Of course, we will be needing some plugins for our website, but we don't need these specific ones. So what we can do is we can select on this plugin and all will be checked. Then from the bulk action, I'm gonna click on this deactive. Then I'm gonna click on the apply button. And all the plugins are deactivated. Now I'll select the plugins again, and from the bulk action this time I'm gonna select the delete. And let's click apply. And here, just click OK. Now all the unnecessary plugins will be deleted. Great. And if you are wondering what is a plugin, plugin is an extra tool or extra add-on that extends the functionality of your website. In simple words, plugin adds more features that WordPress doesn't have by default. Alright, now we have the users. In the users, you manage all of your users on your website. Here right now, I have only one user, which is actually me. So if I click on this one, here I can manage some basic settings on my profile, like selecting any color for my dashboard, but this doesn't matter that much because only I can see this. So in here, we have this language option. We can see we have so many language options. You can select any language you want. Then here you can put your first name and last name. Then we have contact info and website address. But right now I'm not messing with these options. And then if you scroll down, you have this new password option. You can click on this button and WordPress will generate a strong password for you. Or of course you can type your own password. Then here we have the settings option. In the settings, let's click on this general. And under the general settings, you can change your site title, for example, this one. And you see this WordPress title has been changed. Now we have this tagline. Inside the tagline, you can put some meaningful stuff like best website in California. And this tagline will help you rank on the search engines. Now this is the site icon. If you don't know what is site icon is the icon that shows on a browser's tab. For example, if we go to google.com Here you can see with their site title, they have a little G logo or G icon. This is actually also known as fav icon. So this is our site icon. If you want to change it, you can change it very easily, and its recommended image size is 512 by 512. Alright. Now here we have this membership option. If you check this, which is anyone can register, then you are allowing anyone to register on your website. But for a project management website, I do not recommend to turn this on, because within your website, you will only have your team members, right? So you shouldn't allow any outsiders on your website. But I'm right now checking this because I want to show you what happens if you turn this on. Then let's scroll down, and here you have the date format option and time format option. You can choose any format in between like this, or you can select your time zone to a specific city like Amsterdam, and your time zone will be around the Amsterdam. Alright, now from here, let's click on this save changes to save all the settings we have did here. Alright, now let's go to this discussion option. We have so many options like default post settings and other comment options. In here we have this user must registered and logged in to comment. You can actually turn this on. Then you can check or uncheck this, email me whenever anyone posts a comment. And here I'm gonna uncheck this. Then here you have the option comment must be manually approved. So if anyone comments on your website, the comment has to be approved by you. So I do not recommend you to turn this on, because there will be so many activity on your website like commenting and replies. So you cannot just sit back and approve those comments all day, right? So after this, we have comment author must have a previously approved comment. I also recommend you to uncheck this one. Alright, you can just play with all the different options, and you can feel safe to experiment with all of these options because all of the options are self-explanatory. So from here, I'm just gonna save the changes. Then after this, let's go to this permalink settings. In here, the permalink structure is set to day and name. It can be set to the plain or any other, but I highly recommend you to choose this post name permalink, because this is the most SEO friendly permalink you can choose. Alright, I'm just gonna save the changes. Alright, now all these simple settings has been done. Now we need a new theme on our WordPress to get this design for our website, and we need some other plugins to have all of these nice options and features. So let's go back to our dashboard, and under appearance, let's go to the themes. So these are our already installed themes, but you can add more themes in this. So you can just click on this add new themes, or you can click on this big button. And in here, you can actually get thousands of themes and install. So from here, I'm not gonna actually get any theme or install any theme from here. We're gonna upload our own theme. So if you click on this upload theme, you'll have this upload option, but first of all, we need to get the theme right to achieve this style or design for our website. So to get these themes, you can go to jimfahaddigital.com, and also this page's link is in the description. And here under the important links, we have this option which is get Woffice theme. Let's click on it. And it will take you to the Woffice theme page. So this is a premium theme, so we have to purchase it. But the great thing is you make one-time purchase and you own it forever, unlike the other tools that charge monthly or yearly fees. After buying this theme, you can use it for lifetime on your website, and you don't need to buy anything later. Also, you get the future updates included, so you will get all the new features and designs with the updates for free. This theme keep on getting updated every week or every month. Like if you scroll down, and you can see they have last updated on 3 June 2024, so the updates are very frequent. Also, you get 6 months support. So if you are confused by something with the theme, or if you are facing any error, you can just go to their support and they will help you right away. You have complete control of this theme, so your data will stay secure. It's a great value compared to the other project management tools. And as you can see, this theme almost has 15,000 sales with a very good review. So you can just click add to cart to buy it right now. But because I have purchased this theme already, so I'm not gonna buy it again. So after you buy, you can hover over your profile here and you can click on this downloads. And under the downloads, you will get this Woffice theme. And from here, we just have to click on this download. And from here, you will have some options, but click on this installable WordPress file only. And after downloading, you will get a zip file. Now let's go back to our dashboard, and from here, let's choose that file. So I'm just gonna select the whole zip file, and from here, let's click on this install now. Alright, now our theme has been installed. Now from here, you can click on this activate. And it will take you to the dashboard of your website now. And now you'll see a notice or alert here, and it will say you are using Woffice without the Woffice core plugins. So you can just click on this, please activate it. And here you'll be able to see all the required plugins that Woffice is asking for. So from here you can just select one by one. Make sure you select all of them because we need all the required plugins to make the Woffice work properly. So from here I'm gonna select the activate and click apply. So basically we're installing 6 plugins here, and from the bulk action select the install, then click apply. And all the plugins will start to install. So we can see we have installed 6 out of 6 plugins. Make sure you selected all the plugins and installed. And now we're gonna go to our plugins. And here, although we have installed all the plugins, but we did not activate them yet. So I'm just gonna select all from here, and from the bulk action, let's select the active and let's click apply. And after activating all the plugins, you will see some onboarding like this. You can close the pop-up and close everything in front of you. And also this dark overlay is also onboarding. So we can just click on our dashboard to go back. And we are at our dashboard, and from here I'm just gonna close every unnecessary pop-up. And also we have this new widget here. I'm just gonna uncheck this one from here. And now let's go back to our plugins. And in the plugins, we can see all of our required plugins for Woffice are now activated. Alright, so we can say we have successfully installed our theme and all the required plugins. Now we don't need to shop around for anything. We can just make our full website out of these plugins and theme we are having right now. And now we will start working on our main theme we have got. And as you can see on our options, some new options has been added after we installed our theme and some plugins. For example, this activity, this emails, and this one. So now let's go ahead and turn on some other options on the Woffice theme. So first of all, I'm gonna hover over our appearance, then I'm gonna click on this Woffice options. And here we can see we have some more options here as well. From here, I'm just gonna click on this Woffice theming options. So this is the part, or this is the area where you do all the settings for the Woffice. For example, this theme color option, login register option, every layouting, every design stuff. But we're gonna explore all the settings and options after doing few important settings. So now I'm gonna click on this theme extensions, and from here we can see we have many drop downs here like Wiki, directory, all of this. So inside the Wiki, I'm gonna turn on this Wiki extension. Click on this yes. So we have just turned on this Wiki. We can see in our demo website, this is gonna be our wiki-like, where you and your team members can write wikis for any topic like marketing, office culture, all of these. Now after this, we have directory. We don't need to work anything on the directory, so I'm just gonna skip this. Then we have this Woffice event. We're gonna turn on this Woffice event option, and we'll get this events page where you have the nice calendar and you can manage events, create events. Also inside this Woffice event, you can do some simple settings here. You can play with all of these different settings. Then after this, we have Woffice birthdays. If you turn on the birthdays on your website, everyone will be able to see team members' birthday. Like here on the right sidebar, we can see some upcoming birthdays or recent birthdays. Also, if you want, you can turn on this show the age of the person, or you can hide the age of the person on the birthdays. Then we have this date format. In the date format, here you can just type D and F, exactly like this, and it will be good. Then under this field's name, I'm just gonna type birthday. And here you can also set how many numbers of birthdays you want to show on their sidebar. So here I'm gonna type 3. Then after this we have Woffice poll. With the Woffice poll, you can post any questions like next office tour location, and you can add answers option like location Paris, Dubai, London, so your employees can vote on your questions. Alright, so this is actually a nice option to have. Then we have this Woffice time tracking. If you turn this on, you will get a time tracking on your dashboard like this. So your employees can start this timer and start working. Alright. Then we got Woffice recent posts. By turning this on, you get to see the recent post on your dashboard or anywhere you want. Alright, then we have Woffice project. This is the most important one because this is the project management tool. So I'm just gonna turn this on. So this Woffice project is this projects page or projects feature you have in here, where you can create projects and manage it with your team members. After that, we have this Woffice file management. With the file management, you can allow your users that they can upload any files like images, videos, or PDF files. So under this option, who can upload file? In here right now it's only administrator, which is you, but you can just add more like the subscriber, and the subscriber will be your employees, so they can upload any file or PDFs. And also here you can select the maximum file size, like right now it's 2048 megabytes, which is 2 gigabytes. So you can just set anything you want, but here it's actually depending on your server or web hosting. Alright, so from here we can just click on this save changes to save all the changes. And after changing, if we go to our dashboard, and right now we can see even more option has been added on our WordPress options. For example, this wiki, events, projects. So now inside this wiki, you can directly create the wikis inside here. Also events, you can create events from here. You can create projects or anything from here. So either you can use your frontend website, like this is a frontend website, and create a post from here or a project from here, or you can use your backend dashboard, which is this, to create a post or projects. So it totally depends on you. You just have 2 options to create all of these. And now I'm gonna do another setting. So under the settings, we can see a new option has been added, which is BuddyPress. This is coming from a plugin which is called BuddyPress. So let's click on it. In here you have many options like friend connections, private messaging. If you enable these friend connection, your employees can send friend requests and become friends to each other. And you have this private messaging, so your employees can message each other privately. So you get all of these options. Also we have this user groups, so your users or your employees can create groups. For example, you have a designer team and they want to create a separate group for the design, so they can easily create a group and manage the group nicely. Alright, so I'm just gonna save the changes from here. Then also under the BuddyPress settings, we have more options like this URLs, options, all of these. And from here you can select whether your users are allowed to upload their profile photo and cover photos. Then you can enable the group creation for all members and all of that. Alright, so you can just play with all of these options. And now I'm gonna do a super important settings for our Woffice theme. We're gonna activate our Woffice theme with a license code. So to do that, hover over this appearance and go to Woffice theme options, and under the theme extensions you will find this Woffice updater. In here, first of all, turn on this enable Woffice updater. Then we have these 2 fields, which is Envato username and Woffice purchase code. So if you go to your Envato account, you will find your username right here. So you can just select your username from here and copy. And let's go back here and paste the username. Make sure you leave no space when copying. Then let's go to the Envato again, and here let's open the Woffice theme, and now let's click on this support option. And if you scroll down all the way to the end, you will see this purchase code here. this bold code is your license code. So let's copy it like this and go back to our WordPress, and in this field, Woffice purchase code, I'm just gonna paste it. And let's simply save the changes. And now your Woffice theme will be fully activated with your purchased license. And now, before I do anything, I want to show you the front-end website, that how our website is currently looking, right? So if you click on your site name and click on the visit site, we already have that tab, and we can see we are having the theme that we were checking, the dummy themes, and until now we didn't refresh this page. So now let's refresh. And as you can see, we have literally nothing here. We don't have anything or any content on the right side, and on the left side we have only one page, which is home page, and just a logo. So right now I'm gonna create more pages. Currently we have a default home page here, but I want to add more pages on the left side here. So to create pages, I'm gonna go to WordPress and go to this pages option. And in here we can see we are not having any pages, so we have to add a new page. So let's click on this add new page. So first I'm gonna create our dashboard page. So under this add title, I'm gonna type dashboard, and then on the right side here under this template, click on this default template and again click on this, and you will see many things here, but select this dashboard. Alright, and now let's publish our page. So let's click on this publish. Now let's go back to our pages and let's create more pages. So let's click on this add new, and after dashboard I want to create our projects page. So projects, and I'm gonna select the template here, select these projects, and then publish. And to add new pages, you can also directly click on this add new pages, and from here you can add new pages. So after this I'm gonna add wiki page, and for the wiki let's select a template, this wiki, then publish. After that we're gonna create our login page. So let's type login and select the template. This will be the login template, and publish. Now let's add another one. This will be blog, and this time I'm not gonna select any template, so keep it as it is default, then publish. Then after this I'm gonna add events page, and also this time skip the template selection for this one, just publish. And I'm gonna name our last page, which is contact page, and also I'm just skipping the template section, and also for this one I'm skipping the template selection, just publish. So now instead of selecting the template for contact page, I will do another thing. So first of all, let's go back to our dashboard, and we need a plugin. Let's go to the plugins and let's click add new plugin, and from here search on this field contact form 7, and this contact form 7 plugin will come up. From here just click on this install now, and after it being installed let's click on this activate. Alright, now we can see in our plugins this contact form 7 has been added. Now I'm gonna click on this settings under this contact form 7, and also you can see we are having a new option on our WordPress, which is contact. So you can also click on this contact to get this page. So inside this table we can see we have contact form 1. So just from here we need this shortcode. Just select all the shortcode and copy. Then let's go back to our pages, and we have created our contact page. So let's click on it. Then let's click on this plus icon, and from here just search shortcode, and you will have this widget or option. Just click it, and here you will have a field to enter your shortcode. So we have just copied the shortcode, so I'm just gonna paste it. Alright, now after pasting the shortcode I'm gonna update this. So this is a process to connect our contact form 7 plugin to the Woffice contact page. Okay, so just follow me step by step and you will be good. Then after that I'm gonna go back to our pages. And with the contact page, we have also skipped the template selection for our events page, right? So let's click on the events. And in the events, we also have to paste a shortcode. So this time I'm not gonna install a plugin to get a shortcode. This time I'm gonna go to the JFD website. And if you scroll down a little bit, you will find this events page shortcode. From here, just copy all of this full line and go back to WordPress. And you know what to do. Click on this plus and search shortcode. And inside this field, just paste the shortcode. And now our Woffice calendar is linked to this events page. Alright, now let's update this. And then let's go back to our dashboard. So basically, we have created all empty pages in here. So now if we go to our frontend website and refresh, we can see although all of the pages has been added here like blog, contact, dashboard, events, but right now these are looking really messy and ugly, like it doesn't have any style in it. So let's simply fix that by creating our menu. So right now with all of these pages, I'm gonna create a menu. So to create a menu, hover over this appearance and click on the menus. Then inside this, first of all, we have to name our menu. So I'm just gonna name our menu main menu. Then after typing, make sure you check this Woffice main menu in the header. Check this and just click on create menu. And after creating this menu, let's focus on this part. So first of all, in here you can see, if you actually click on this view all, you can see all of the pages we have created from our pages. So from here, I'm gonna select this dashboard. Actually, I'm gonna select all of this except this home and the login, and I'm gonna add it to menu. So click on it, and we're having all the pages in our main menu. Okay, now you can actually drag these links. You can drag up or drag down to rearrange the order of it. So I'm just gonna put this dashboard first. Then after the dashboard, we can put our projects, after that blog, then wiki, then events, like this. And now we have created a menu out of our pages, right? But we can actually add custom links or custom menus. So under this custom links, let's open it. And in here as a link text, I'm gonna type here community. Inside this URL, you have to put the URL of your custom link. So on your browser, click on your address bar, then copy your directory like this, like http yourwebsitename.com, and paste it here. Then after this / type members, okay? Then add it to the menu. So basically, when you're gonna click on this community link will take you to this link. So this link will bring you this member page, alright? So you will actually see this practically and understand well later. So for now, let's keep adding our custom links. So we need 2 more. So for this one, I'm gonna make groups. And on the URL, I'm gonna paste the link again, and after / this time I'm gonna type groups. Then add it to menu. And then finally, I'm gonna add the members page. Then on the URL, put the link and type members and add it to menu. And now let's rearrange our menu finally. So first I'm gonna put the dashboard, then I'm gonna put this community. Then after community, we'll keep the projects. Then I'm gonna drag the events. Then let's bring the wiki, and then blog, and then contact. And we have left this 2 custom links, right? But what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna drag this up and I'm gonna place this under this community by dragging it a little bit to the right, and also this group. So by doing it, we are putting these members and these groups as sub menus or sub links of this community. Alright, now I'm just gonna save our menu. And after creating our menu, if we go to our front end and refresh, Now you can see we are having all the links nicely styled on our left side. We have dashboard, we have community, and under this community we can see we have this members and groups. Then we have projects, events, wiki, and all. But our menu is still looking little bit empty or flat. So I want to add icons with our links or our menu items. So let's go back. Right now we cannot add any icon with the link. For that we have to enable the icons. So first of all, under the appearance, let's go to the Woffice theming options. From here, let's go to this menu options. And in here we have this enable Woffice menu icons. Just click yes and save the changes. And now if we go to our menus and open a menu like dashboard, and now we can see we're having this Woffice menu icon. So from here you can choose any icon. For example, I'm searching home. You'll get these two icons. I'm gonna select this one for the dashboard. Alright, now let's choose an icon for the community. From here I'm gonna search users and you will find this one. I'm gonna select this. Then we have this members. I'm gonna search user, and from here I'm gonna select this one. Then we have the groups. For the groups I'm gonna search group and we'll have this one. Let's select this. Alright, now for the projects, let's search project and we can select this one. And events, this one will be easy. The calendar, if you search calendar you'll get this. Then for the wiki I'm gonna search a book. Then let's select this one. And we have blog. For the blog I'm gonna search a pen icon. Let's select this one. Then finally for the contact I'm gonna search phone and let's select this one. Alright, now let's save the menu, and if we now go back to our frontend website, and after refreshing we're gonna have all of our icons with our menu items. Now our menu items or the sidebar is looking complete. Alright, now let's overview our pages a little bit. So let's click on this community, and here if you click on this community it's actually land you to this members page, because if you remember we have putted the link for this member page here, right? Then we have this groups. Alright, so basically we'll have all the pages here and everything is looking good, but we're gonna work on these pages later. Before that, let's work on this dashboard, because in this dashboard right now there is nothing. So let's go back to our WordPress, and under the appearance we have this widgets. Let's click on the widgets, and here you can see we have so many available widgets here. Like there is so many, but we need a couple of them. So first of all, let's focus on this part. We have this right sidebar, we have this dashboard widgets, and we have this footer widgets. So how you basically add a widget is drag a widget from here and drop it on this side. So I have just added this birthday widget, and let's click done. So how basically you add a widget, you just drag a widget from the available widget and drop it inside here. So I have just added a projects widget inside our dashboard widget. And let's add a title here like projects, and you can select the categories and all. Then let's save it. Now if we open our front end and refresh, we can see this projects widget has been added, but because we don't have any post created yet, so it's not showing anything. So basically after adding widgets in the dashboard and creating the projects, it will be looking like this. Alright, so these are the basically widgets. So now let's add other widgets, like we have this time tracker, we have calendar and post. So let's go back, and from here let's add this time tracking. Let's add a time like track your time, and also you can add a description. I'm gonna just skip this and I'm gonna just save it. Then I also need the poll here, poll widget inside this. You can rename this. I'm gonna rename it vote. Alright, now let's save. Also you can add task, user tasks. Alright, so basically I have added all the widgets inside this dashboard area. You can see it here. And because we did not turn on our right side or the right sidebar yet, so even if we add widgets on our right sidebar, we cannot see any of them. So I'm just gonna add our necessary widgets in our sidebar, right sidebar, and later when we will enable our right sidebar, we will be able to see these widgets. So we have birthdays, then I want to add another one, which will be this user tasks. And I'm gonna delete user task from the dashboard because we are having it on the right side. So from here, open this and you can delete this. Alright, now let's go to our Woffice theming options and explore all the theming options we have inside here. So you can say this is the fun part here. And from here, we're gonna work on all the options one by one. So first of all, let's go to the theme options. And under theme options, first of all, we have this theme color. Under theme color, we have many colors options like primary color, background color dark, background color light, text color, and everything. So with this primary color, if you change this primary color, for example, let's make it kind of orange. And let's save the changes. Then let's view this on the front end. So now you see every bold item like this selected menu, these buttons, has been changed to the orange color. So basically this is changing your whole theme. You can change this color or set the color according to your brand color as well. Then here we have this background color dark. This color, I'm just gonna make it fully white. And we have this background color light. This is the color where you get the whole body color or the empty area. So I'm gonna set this one a little bit gray. And now let's see how it looks. Save changes and refresh. And as you see, this background color dark is the color is used by this sidebar, this widgets, background, and all of this. And these are all white as we choose this color as white. And this background color light, we have set it to the gray. And as you can see, this is the gray color we can see. I made our body color gray because now we can see these widgets and sidebar really clearly because of the separation of the color. But you can always make it to anything you like. Then we have this text color dark. If we make this color, for example, let's just make it red and see this what has been changed. So as you can see, the main text on the widgets and some other things is changed to the red color. Although it's looking really ugly, so I'm just gonna make it fully black. Then we have this text color light. Now if we make this one red and save changes, then let's see. You see these small texts such as this one and on other pages like these has been changed to the red color. So you can play with these as well. And I'm gonna make this color like a gray color. Alright, so these text will appear as gray. So this theme color option gives you the freedom to play with the look and feel and color of your theme. After that, we have font options. With font options, you can choose any font family, any font style, font size for your website. Like right now, we are having a default font, but if you want, you can change it to any font you like. For example, I'm gonna search here, Poppins, and select this. So I have chosen Poppins font for the main font family. So let's check how it looks. And as you can see, every main text is changed to the Poppins font. You can see this on the sidebar as well. And also you have many options like the boldness of the headlines, uppercase headlines, and many more. Then after that, we have this login and register. And here we have this custom login page option. With this, you can actually turn on this custom login page. Right now, if we open an incognito window, and if we open our directory, which is our WordPress or website directory, this is how it will look because we are right now not logged in on our website on the incognito window, right? So here basically how this login page appears. So this is the default look and feel by WordPress. But if you want, you can turn on this custom login page. After we enable this custom login page, you can choose any layout you want. I'm going to choose the first one. Then make sure you select this login page as this login 42. Then let's save the changes. Now if we go to the incognito window and refresh the page, you can see instead of the default WordPress login design, we are having a nice fresh login design from the Woffice. But right now it's not looking that great, so let's go back here and you have all the options for the design of this login page. From here you can make this image opacity to 0.5. Right now it's having the default image on the right side like this, but if you want you can also upload your own image on the login page. So let's see how it looks right now. So after I increase the opacity of the image, this image is looking like this, but this is a default image. If you want you can choose your own image right here. Also if you want you can change the logo image inside the login page. So if you want the logo for this, you can go to the JFD side, and from here you can click on this download the resources I have used in this tutorial. From there you will get a zip file, and after extracting you will have all these images, and from the images you can select this image. So let's go back here and upload the image. So this is your WordPress default media library. You can just select any file with this, or you can just drag and drop any file like this, and after uploading select this image. Now here the logo is loaded. Now let's save the changes and let's see how it looks. And this is how it will look. And here on this login page you can log in as an admin of your website, or if you click on the sign up option you can sign up or register with the website as an outsider. But if you want you can turn off that registering option from your website. So we have to go to the settings, and under general let's open it on a new tab. You can uncheck this membership, anyone can register, and save. Now if we go back here you'll see there is no sign up button here. That's mean no outsider can register on your website. Only you can create users and then send your employees that user information, and with that information they can log in into your page, but they cannot register or sign up on their own. Alright, so let's close this tab and go back to our theming options. So this was the login page. Now let's go to our register page. In here you can leave a register message if you want, like welcome to our website, and this message will show when an outsider user will register. And we have this email verification. So when an user will register on your site for the first time, they have to verify their email address, and a link will be sent to their email address to validate their email address. So I'm gonna keep it turned on. Then we have this auto login option. So this is when a new user successfully registers, he will be directed to your home page automatically. He doesn't have to log in once again after successfully registering. So you can keep it turned off. And we have some other options like send email to user on registration. When an user completes the registration, send an email to the user with a confirmation about the registration process. Then here we have this password confirmation field in the form. So when an user is signing up on your website, you can choose whether you want to show the password confirmation field or not. So you can just turn this on. Then here you can choose whether you want a strong password or not for the registration. Here you can set the CAPTCHA on register from, and more options you can explore. Alright, I'm just gonna save the changes. And let's go to the home dashboard option. And here you can choose the number of columns you want to show in the dashboard. For example, the three columns. So as we can see in the demo website, we have 3 columns, 1, 2, 3 columns on our dashboard. Then after that we have this allow drag and drop. If you turn this on, as you can see in our demo website, you can just drag and drop your widgets and rearrange them inside your dashboard directly from here. If you want that, you can keep it turned on. Then we have this uppercase headlines. I'm keeping it off. Now let's save changes and move ahead. Then here we have this menu options. In here you can choose your layout of the menu. If you like it on the left, or the top. Currently it's on the left side, but if you want, you can make it on the top like this. Then we have turned on this enable double office menu icons. So here we can see we have this enable menu colors and enable menu typography. If you turn this on, you can actually play with all of the colors of our sidebars menu. For example, you choose the background color as this orange color. Let's see how it looks on our frontend website. You see the whole sidebar color has been changed to the orange, but it's looking really ugly, so I'm just gonna keep it white. Also, we have this menu text color. Currently it's type of gray color, but let's make it black. And let's see how it looks. Alright, if you make it black, this text or links will look bolder. Then here we have this menu background hover active. With this you can choose the color. For example, let's make it this red type of color. And you can see this active or the hover color will be this red color. And you have all the detailed options right here. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it off. Then we have this enable menu typography. With this, you can play with the typography, font size, font family, style, everything of these menus. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep it default. So everything will be like this. Then after this menu options, we have this footer options. And inside the footer option, we have this footer hero. If we turn this on and in our front end side, this footer hero will be added on the bottom of our website. So from here, you can change this image and this text from here. Then after this footer hero, we have this footer layout. You can choose any layout from here, like this double layout, this triple one, everything. And after that, we have this copyright bar. With this, you can show your copyright text like this. And the copyright text will be after this footer banner like this. Alright, so you can just update your own text and you can keep it. After that, we have this title box options. If you turn on this title box and inside our front end, the title will be enabled with an image. So this is our dashboard page, and here we can see the dashboard. Then this is our projects page. We can see the projects with an image here, right? So you can keep it if you want. I'm gonna actually keep it no. So save the changes. Now let's go to these BuddyPress options. Here we have this profile or group layout. You can keep it horizontal or vertical. I'm gonna keep it vertical. Then here you can show the personal calendar, personal notes, social fields, all of these. Then here we have this role filter. This will show the drop down filter on the BuddyPress member directory. So you can keep it show. Then from here, I'm gonna keep this members layout to cards. Alright, now let's save the changes. After that, we have this header bar options. From here, you can change your main logo, which is this right now. You can just change the default one. You can maybe change it to your own company logo or brand logo. Also, you have this search icon in the menu. If you turn this on, a search bar will be shown on your dashboard or this area. From here, you can search anything like any projects, information, any events, or anything. Then here we have this user box. So if you turn this on, you will get an user box option like this on your navbar or sidebar. So I'm gonna keep it turned on. Then here we have this user box position. So with this, you can select whether you want the user box, this user box on the right side or on the top navbar. Although we are not having any top navbar here, but you can choose the option. So I'm gonna keep it inside right sidebar. So it will stay inside this right sidebar. And here we have this option to show notification icon. So this notification icon is this one. You can choose whether you want to keep it here or not. So I'm gonna keep it yes. Then after this, we have this sidebar options. And from here, we will turn on this display sidebar on pages. So let's save the changes. Then after this, I'm gonna turn on this open the sidebar by default. So the right sidebar will be opened by default when you open your website. So make it yes and save the changes and look how it looks. And as you can see here, we are having a right sidebar, and on that we have a user box, then we have the birthdays widget, then we have the task widget, but we don't have any birthdays or any task here because there are no users right now in our website. But if we look at our demo website, you can see after you add some users, you'll be able to see their upcoming birthdays, and if you assign any tasks on them, you can see the task here. So we will do that soon. So let's go back here. And also you can turn on this sidebar on the group and member pages. So make it yes, and also on the blog page. After that, we have this blog options. Inside the blog option, you can choose the number of posts will be displayed per page. So you can make it anything. You can make it 10, 15, anything you want. And you can choose your blog page title. Maybe you want to title your post page blog, or you can make it even article. It's all on you. I'm gonna keep it blogs. Then you can choose the blog layout from here. It's currently grid. You can choose any other. All right. Now let's save changes. Now I'm gonna go to these permissions. So under the permission, you have all these drop downs, general options, BuddyPress, pages options, all of these. Under this general option, we have this option, do you want to make this website public? If you make this yes, your website will be accessible to public. Then every visitor will have login access on your website. They can come from anywhere and log in on your website if they have the login information. So I'm gonna keep it no. And from here you can check all other options, explore everything like wiki options. Here you can choose who can create wiki. Right now it's set to only administrator, so only admin, that's mean you can create a wiki. But if you want, you can give the access to your subscriber, which means your employees. And here we have who can edit the wiki article. So you can choose the subscriber here as well. Then we have this project options. Here you can choose who can create projects. So you should keep this only administrator because you should only able to create the projects for your employees, right? So that's that. And we have all other options like blog posts. With this, you can choose who can create blog on your website, who can delete the blog on your website. Like you can choose author or editor here if you want. Then we have this event option. Here you can set who can create events on your website. So I'm actually gonna keep the subscriber as well with the administrator. All right, now let's save the changes. Then after permissions, we have this post, wiki, projects. Here we have different drop downs. In the wiki options, we have this display like button. You can display the like button if you turn this on. So anyone can read the wiki, and after reading, they can leave a like on that wiki. So you can just turn this on or off. I'm gonna make it yes. Then we have this projects option. You can enable category filter. I'm gonna enable this. Then you can enable the date sorting. So if you go to the projects, you'll see we have this sort by date and this sort by status. So this can be handy and useful if you have so many projects inside your projects. Then after that, we have many options. Then after that, we have this include in BuddyPress groups. So when you're gonna create a new project, the project category will be created on each BuddyPress groups as well. So we can turn this on. Then we have this blog pages option. You can turn on this show comments on pages. So people can comment on your blog and pages. Now let's save the changes. So now we are done with all the themes options. I showed you every important settings you might need for your project management website. Now, don't hesitate to explore other options and settings because all these options are here to help you. None of them will do harm to your website. So feel free to experiment. And now, we're gonna go and create some users for our website because right now we have only one user, and that is me and myself. So we can either create users from our users, or we can create users by signing up to our website. So I'm gonna first show you how you can create users from here, from your WordPress dashboard. Then after that, I'm gonna show you how you can create users through registering on your website. So now I'm gonna click on this add new user. And first of all, to create the user, you have to put the username, which is required. So let's
put a username Adam, then email address. I'm just gonna type a dummy email address like adam@gmail.com, then first name Adam, last name let's type Smith, then under password let's type a password. Alright, here although it's saying medium, but we're okay with it. And here you can select this role that what you want to make this user. So we have this administrator, editor, author, contributor, and the subscriber. So basically your employees will be all subscribers. So let's select the subscriber, and if you want you can put the employees anniversary. Alright, now I'm just gonna add the new user. And here as you can see this Adam user is added here. And now I'm gonna show you how you can create an user by using your website registration process. So first of all, I'm gonna go to incognito mode, and on the login page, I'm already in the login page, but as you can see, we have earlier disabled the registration option. So we can just simply turn that on for now. Under appearance, let's go to Woffice theming options, and after login and register, in the registers option, first of all, I'm gonna turn off this email verification because the user we have created and the email we have added is fully dummy. So we have to turn off this email verification so I can use random emails. Alright, now save the changes from here and go to settings, and under settings, general. And from here under membership, let's turn this anyone can register on and save the changes. And now if we go to the incognito window and refresh, and now we have this sign up option. And as you can see, this is the welcome message we have typed there. Let's now sign up. Then we can see this is the same inputs, like we have to put username, email, password. We have this password confirmation, we have just turned that on from the settings. Then we have this first name. You can also turn on the last name if you want. So now first create an username. Let's type Anna, and email address random anna@gmail.com. Then password, I'm gonna type 1, and as you can see here also it says medium. Then I'm gonna confirm password. Here I'm gonna type Anna Grace. Then I'm gonna click on register. Now the registration is complete, but we have to log in with that information again because we have turned off the auto login from our settings, right? So from here I'm gonna type the username or email address like Anna and password, and you can check this remember me. And after logging in, we can see we are at the dashboard with this user. So in here on the user box, we can see this name Anna. And if you click on this other sidebar comes up. Here we can see many options. We can view the profile, edit the profile, and many more. So we will be exploring this in a few moments. For now, let's go to our dashboard and under the users. And you can see we have, although we have just created this Adam in here, but also this Anna username or the user is also here because we have registered this user through the website. Alright, and of course you can open this account and do all the settings. Like you can see in the first name we have put the full name, so I'm just gonna delete this from here, and on the last name I'm gonna put this. Alright, you can just edit every information, everything in here. Update user. Alright, and now actually I'm gonna create more users here because I want to show you how you can nicely create posts, assign many people in that post, create tasks, and create groups and everything. Alright, so the process of creating users will be exactly the same. So after creating, I'm gonna come back to you. And by the way, here you can also choose whether you want to send a notification to the new user about their account. So after you create this user account, that user will receive with all their login information like username and password on their email. So they can just use that information to log in on your website. Alright, so I have just created
all my users. And now finally I want to edit my own user from here. I'm just going to change the name so it looks good. Alright, now let's update. And if you are wondering how you can change the profile picture or display picture of your users, you can do easily with your user's own account. So from here, under this profile, click on the edit, and here you have the option to change your profile photo, and also you can change the cover photo of this profile. So in here, you can change your profile photo, and also you can change your user's cover photo as well. So just click on here, change profile photo, and inside this field you can choose your image file. And by the way, after downloading my images resources, you will basically have two folders like this. One is DP and one is images. So we have used these images already, but in case you want to experiment with your users, so you can just use these image as your user's profile picture. Alright, so for this user, we can select any one of them. And as you can see, we have to just crop it and click on the crop image, and instantly you can see our profile picture is changed. Alright, now let's go back from here. And by the way, when your user gonna first land on your website after the login, currently it's taking you to a random page like this. But we don't want that. We want our user to land on this dashboard when they first log in, right? So do that. It's really easy. Just go to your dashboard, and under settings, you'll have this reading option. Then here, currently your home page displays your latest post. So you can see this is a random latest post, but we don't have any post, so it's showing nothing found. So that's because it's set to your latest post, but we don't want that. We want a static page. And here two options came, home page and the post page. So inside the home page, I'm gonna select this dashboard. And on the posts page, I'm gonna select this blog. So what will happen now if we save changes? This dashboard is set as our home page. So if anyone logs in on your website, they will just land on this dashboard because we have set the dashboard as our home page. Alright, so simple. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna overview our full front-end website at administrator first. So from here, I'm just gonna refresh it. So as you can see, we are here as an administrator. So from here, let's do some simple settings on our profile. So in the edit, I'm gonna change the name to my name, and from here I can select my birth date. So I'm gonna select a random one, and let's save the changes. Also, I can just change my profile photo so everything will be real. Alright, as you can see, I have updated my profile photo. Alright, as you can see, my profile photo is updated. Now let's go to the dashboard. And here you can see this is my upcoming birthday. Since I have set my birthday, so it's showing it here. Now let's explore our pages here. So let's start from the community. So here under members, you can see there is two users. One is this administrator and one is this subscriber. But why is that? Because we have created more users on our dashboard, right? As you can see in our users, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 users, and on our site, we only have 2. Because only this user is logged in on our website, and other 4 members are not logged in on our website. I'm gonna log in with all the users we have created, because next I want to show you how you can create groups. And for that, we need more users. Alright, now let's go to our incognito window, and from here, I'm gonna log out this Anna user. Log out. And I'm gonna come back after logging in with the users. Alright, now I have logged in with all the users, and we can see all the users inside our all members. Also, we can see more upcoming birthdays on the right side. Also, as you can see, we can add friend requests and send private messages. Alright, now let's go to groups.
inside the groups, we don't have any groups right now. So I'm gonna create a group here by clicking on this create a group. First of all, we have to put the group details, like first group name. Let's type a name like designers team. We have to put the description also here like this, and let's click on this button to proceed to the other options. In here you'll able to set some settings for the group, like this is a public group. In the public group, any site member can join this group and interact with this group, but when it's the private group, only people who request membership and are accepted can join the group. And if you select this as a hidden group, only people who are invited can join this group. So I'm gonna actually keep it this private group. And also here you can set which members of this group are allowed to invite others. So here I'm gonna select this group admins and mods only. Alright, now let's go to the next step. And here you can choose any group photo. This is for the group's profile photo. Let's select an image. And from here you can crop the image like this. Alright, now click on this crop image. Now let's go to next. And here you can upload your group's cover photo. Let's select an image and it's successfully uploaded. Now let's click on this next step. And now in this invite part, you can invite all of your members. Like if you click on this all members, all of your members will show here. From here, whoever you want to invite, just click on their plus icon like this. Then after selecting it like this, click on this send invites. And in here, you can type a message. This is optional, like please join the group. And this message will send to their email. And after that, click on this send. And it says invitations sent. Now click on this finish. And here our group has been created. So you can see under this group activity, you can say anything, you can type anything like, and you can post, and this will be posted here, and after anyone can comment on that and reply on that. But inside this members, we can see there is only one member because the other members has not accepted the invitation I have sent. Alright, so basically they have to accept the invitation to join the group. Alright, now our group has been created, so inside our group we can see this is our newly created group. And of course you can create more groups here. Alright, let's go to the most important part of this website, the projects. Because creating the project is the sole purpose of this website. So here we can see there is no projects yet, so we have to create our projects. So now I'm gonna show you how you can create a project. So let's click on this create a project. After clicking, this field will come up. We can see we have all the necessary inputs here. So first of all, let's add a title to this project. So let's type product marketing. After that, we can select the project status. Like we have this in progress, in review, planned. So I'm gonna select this as a plan. After that, we have project starting time and project ending time. With this date, you can decide when the project should be starting and when the project's deadline is. So on the starting date, let's select a date, like it's starting from 11th June and its deadline is, for example, after 7 days. So let's select this 28. Also, we can select the time when should be the project's end time and starting time. Then we have this project's tracking. With this project tracking, how is the process tracked? Either we can select it by time or by tasks. So I'm gonna make it by tasks. Then we have this project category. So as you can see, when I click on this project's category input, we can see this designers team. And yes, this is our group that we have just created, right? So we just have turned on this option to choose a category by the group names. Alright? So I'm not gonna choose this designer team. We're gonna add more categories, but you cannot actually create any project category from your front-end website because this category is only creatable by admins or administrators.
So you can only create those from the WordPress dashboard. So I'm gonna show you how we can do that in few moments. For now, let's focus on this creating the post. So then we have the project members. In here, you can add members or assign members to these projects you are creating. So here you can just search. First of all, I'm gonna actually search my name because I am also involved with this project. So I'm gonna select this. Then I'm gonna search Adam, and his name will be suggested. Then select this, and Adam will be added. Then I'm gonna search Alice. Alright, so I have just assigned 3 people with this project. Now, under this project content, you can put any content, like you can put any text, images, or any links associated with this project. Now I'm gonna add a dummy text here to show you how it looks. Alright, now after putting all the contents, I'm gonna create this project. So let's click on this button. And as you can see inside the projects, we have this product marketing project, which is planned and starts on this date. And also you can see there are 3 people assigned with this project. Then this progress is 0. Also, you can view this project by clicking on this view button. And this is the project details page. You can see all the contents in detail. And now these are the options for these projects. Like currently we are viewing this project, then we have edit, to do, calendar, comments, file, and delete. So obviously with the edit, you can edit your post. And with the to do, you can add tasks to your project. For example, we can add a task, project initiation. So this is a task, then you can decide any start date for this task. So I'm gonna select this, and end date for this task, this, or you can optionally add a note. Then you can assign a member or employee with this task. For example, Adam. Alright, now let's add the task. Now I'm gonna actually add more task. So right from here, I'm gonna add a task, project, review, just for demo purposes. Then I'm gonna assign Alice for this task, then add the task. And I'm gonna create one more. Project submit, and assign this to everyone in this project. Alright, let's add the task. Now, currently we have 3 tasks here, which means this project has 3 main steps. So if we tick mark one of them, for example this one, then if we go to our projects, and here you can see under this project marketing project, this progress bar is progressed 33%, because we have completed 1/3 of the project. Because this project is task based, so it's calculating the progression by task, right? If you set the project progression with the time, it will calculate the progression with the time. Alright. Now if we go to the to-do of this project, inside to-do you can see all the tasks. So one is done. If we make this and this done, then let's go back to view and projects. Here you can see this progression is 100%. And once this project is done, you can go to the projects edit and change the plan to done and update the project. Then inside the projects, this will be shown as done. Okay, so let's view the projects and see the other options we have for this post. So we have this calendar, and in here you can actually create event associated with this post. Like if you click on this, create a new event, and inside this you can see this event's visibility is only on this product marketing project. So here you can actually add a title like project submission day and add a description, then set a starting and ending day. Then you can create the event from here. And here in this calendar you can see all of these dates are marked by this project. Alright, so this project's calendar can be useful on many cases. So after that we have this comments option. inside comments, you can leave a replay or a comment for this post. So right now I'm admin. I'm like typing, please give your 100% to this, and I can just post a comment. And you see here's one comment that is mine, and also your employees can reply to this comment. Alright, then after that we have this files option. With this you can attach any file, any images, videos or PDF files for this project. For example, if I click on this, you can choose any file like a PDF file, and you can give access to this file to project members, task members. I'll select this, project members. Then you can of course add more. For example, you add an image for this and you can upload the files. And your employees can see it like this, and from here they can easily just download this. Alright, after that files, we have this delete option. With this delete option, you can just simply delete your project. Alright, so this is how you create, you manage, you edit your project. Now after projects, we got this events page. Let's go there. In the events, you will get a generic calendar that actually everyone are able to see. You or your user can create any events, like if you click on this create event. This is very similar to the project's calendar. You have to add a title like football match, then you can put anything in the description, then you can select any starting date, ending date. I'm gonna select the same day because this event will be only for one day. Then you can select repeat event color, like for example I'm choosing this as green color. Then this is event visibility. You can of course select any visibility like personal, general. I'm gonna select this general. Then you can put the location. You can just put your Google Maps location here. Then even you can upload any images inside the event. So for example, I upload this image. Then here you can click on this button to create the event. And here you can see the event is created with a green color, which is really nice looking. And here with this export events button, you can export your all the events. Then when you want to import it, you can import it from here. Alright. Now I want to show another thing in the events. Let's create a new event and let's add a title like office tour, and let's add a random description. Then here on the starting date, for example, let's select 14th June, okay? Then I'm gonna select the event ending date to 20th June. Then I'm just gonna create the event. And after creating this, see how nicely it's occupied all of the dates with the same color and same content. So this events and this calendar is super useful for your project and management. Alright, now I'm gonna go to our next page, which is Wiki. So Wiki is similar to blog, but it's not the same. Blog is more opinion-based content, where the Wiki is more informational and facts-based content. For example, a senior developer on your team can write a wiki about development, or any expert designer can write a wiki about art of design. So it's like that. So now let's create our first wiki. So let's click on this button. Then let's add a title here like web development. And in the description, you can put anything. I'm just gonna put a dummy text. Alright, then I'm gonna create a wiki. And after creating, you can view the wiki, you can edit the wiki, or you can leave any comments. Then we have this revisions, or we can just delete this. And let's go back to our wiki. Let's click on the wiki. And here we can see there is no wiki right now here. But if we go back to our dashboard and click on the wiki, we can see this web development wiki has been added from the front end, but it's not showing it right now. Because here you have to add a category of this wiki. So under wiki category, you can add a category like, for example, development, then click on add, and this development category will be added and selected. Then you can just update this. Now after updating, you can go here and refresh. And now as you can see, under this development, we are having this web development wiki. So whenever anyone creates a wiki, like for this time front-end development. Now for the second time, they will be able to choose the article category right from here. As you can see, this development category is already created in the dashboard, so they can just easily select this and they can create the wiki. Alright, now as you can see, this is added under this development wiki. Also from here, we can add more categories, like I'm gonna add office culture, then I'm gonna add marketing, and let's go back to the front end and create some other wikis. For example, we can create roles, and here actually we have to refresh this to load more categories that we have changed. So new wiki, rules, and under the category I'm gonna select this office culture, and let's create. And inside the wiki, as you can see, under this office culture, one wiki has been added, which is roles. Now let's add more. We can add time management and select this under the office culture. Alright, now let's create something on another category. So right now we are having development and office culture. Now let's create a marketing based wiki. So we can put social media marketing, and under this select marketing. And after creating one item under the marketing, you can see this marketing category has been added inside the wiki. So this is how you create wikis. Now we are going to move ahead to our blog page. And the best way to create blogs for your website is to create it on the WordPress, because nothing better than WordPress in terms of creating blogs, right? So to create blogs, we have to go to the posts, and we can see no blog is here right now, or no post is here. So let's add a new post. So here we have to add the post or the blog title. So I'm gonna paste my title. This is just a dummy title, and you have this categories options for the blog as well. So I'm gonna create a category. I'm gonna name it web development, then add new category. Then here, after this title, inside this blogs, you can add anything like text, images, everything. So I'm just gonna paste my whole content here. Since this is a rich text editor, your every content is fully dynamic. Like you can just select any text and make it like anything. Like if you click on here, you can choose this one as a heading, so it will be big. Then you can insert a link inside this text. Like this is basically a text editor, like you use Google Docs, then Microsoft Words, like this. Alright, so you can just do anything you can imagine with those popular tools. So that's great. And of course you can add images inside this. So for example, I'm gonna add an image before this title. So if you click on this plus and click on this image, you can upload any image from here. So I'm gonna upload, and from our resource file, I'm gonna open this images, then select one of the image from here. Now our image is being uploaded. Alright, now we have the image inside our contents. So you can play with the image settings and everything. Now this image is for our contents, like this will be shown with the text, but we have to add a featured image or a thumbnail, you can say, for this blog. So if you scroll down here, you see this featured image. In here, you can choose any featured image. So I'm just gonna select the same featured image for this one. Let's click on this set featured image. And now let's publish our blog. Just click on publish. Now let's go back to our front-end website and refresh this. And here, as you can see, we're having our first blog with this featured image and the title. And if we click on this, it will take us to the blog details page, where you can see the blog in detail. Alright, also you have a like button here. Anyone seeing this post can leave a like for you. Alright, also of course you can edit the post from here, delete the post from here. If you want, you can comment on this post. Alright, so that's great. Alright, so this is how can you create your blog and articles, and it's really fun to create blogs or articles. Now finally, this is our last page, which is this contact. Let's go there. And in the contact page, your user will have a form like this. So your user actually can contact with the administrator through this page. So for example, they have to put their name like Adam Smith, then their email, then the subject, then here they can put the message. This is optional. Alright, after they can submit with this button, and here it says thank you for your message, it has been sent. By the way, we can see we are having a notification. Let's click it and we can see your post, this title received a like. Alright, so this is nice. Now, until now, we were seeing or experiencing our website on the admin perspective. Now I want to show you how it looks on a user perspective. So for that, we have to go to our incognito window, and as you can see, we are logged in as John. So on John's dashboard, we can see there is no project for him because he is not assigned with any projects yet. But here he can use the time tracker, then also he can vote, like if he votes on this Paris and send, his vote will be accepted. Also, he doesn't have any tasks. So if we go back to our admin perspective and go to projects, and let's create a project, and this time actually we're going to create a project from our WordPress dashboard. So let's go to the projects from here, and we're having only one project, so I'm gonna add a new project, and I'm gonna add a title to this project. So let's add web development. Then we can add the project details here. Then here we have this project categories. So I'm gonna actually create a new category like web development, add, then we can create another one which is design. Then if you scroll down from here, you can do some settings on your projects. Like you can choose whether you want the progress to tasks based or time based. I'm gonna select task based. Then you can select the project status. I'm gonna make it planned. Then we have the starting date. Then we have this ending date. Alright. Then you can select this option. If the project is done, the project will be automatically achieved. Alright, I'm gonna turn this on. Then here you can add the project members. So from here we can see all the list. I'm gonna add John to this. Also you can turn this on, which is only author can edit. Alright, then we have this project visibility. We can keep it private. If you keep this public, every members on your website will able to see this project. But if you keep it private, only ones are associated with this project can see this project. Alright, so we can see we have this project to do right here. So we can actually create the project task directly from here. So let's add a task like project initiation. We can add like this. Let's add one more. Alright, now from here under this discussion, you can change whether the comments on these projects are allowed or not. Alright, now I'm gonna scroll all the way to the top, and from here I'm just gonna publish this. Now if we go to the front end and refresh here, we can see we have this new project, web development, and inside this project only John is assigned. And here we can see the tag or the categories design and web development. Now let's go to the user's perspective and refresh this. And now you can see this web development project as John because John is assigned with this project, and also he has 2 tasks on this right sidebar, and that's cool. Also he's having the notification here, like you have an invitation to the group designers team. Alright, so he can just click on this notification and it will take him to this group invites. So he can either accept or reject. I'm just gonna make him accept this. And after accepting, he's a part of that group. Alright, we can see in the group. Alright, so overall our website is looking like this from an user perspective. We have this member page. He can see how many members we have. Then we have groups. He can do activity in the groups like sending messages, commenting, replying. then he can see the project he's assigned with, then he can see all the events, as well as he can create an event, then he can read some wikis from here, then he can go to blogs, see and discover all the blogs, then of course he can send a message through this contact page. By the way, one thing inside this wiki, I feel like this wiki's title and categories is looking a little bit bigger than it should be. Right now it's not looking that bad, but if we go to our dashboard, WordPress dashboard, and let's open a wiki and let's add a new category, like a big texted category, like our work environment. So this is a big text category, right? So let's add this category and let's update. Now let's go to my categories here, and right after we can see this text is broken really badly. So there is no settings to fix this by default, but there is one option to fix it. If you go to the dashboard and under the appearance, let's go to the customize, and if you scroll down to the end, and you will find this additional CSS. So you can add any CSS code for your website here. And if you go to the JFD website, you will find this custom CSS in here. You have to just copy all the code. You don't have to understand anything from here. Just copy and paste the code in here. And after that, just publish. Now if we go back here, we can see the CSS code has just fixed our big text issue here. Alright? So if you want, you can just use this CSS code. And if you don't want, you can just leave the text as it is. My main purpose was to show you that you can actually use any custom CSS on this website. Alright, so we have completed our amazing project management website. Now just go ahead and make your own professional project management website for your company. I wish you all the best, and I have just one request. Please comment down below about the learning experience from this video. And please share this video on social media. It would mean world to me. I'll see you in the next video. For now, bye bye.